KNUST-TEK TV. Experience educational television.
Today is the 17th of April 2019 and students of KNUST goes to the poll to elect their new SRC executive. There will be candidates running for the SRC presidency, the SRC secretary, SRC women commissioner and the SRC treasurer. A lot of students are here to cheer up their candidates onto victory. We bring you live coverage of all the actions and the shows from each of the polling stations on campus here. My name is Jonathan Koyate reporting for TEK TV.
Alright, I'm Benjamin Kwame-Chawe, the Independence Hall Electoral Commissioner, and I'm heading the exam center as a polling station this election. And I think the elections is going on well, nothing with no face any challenges. And I think as we started, some people came, some of the females came, but they said they can't see the second person's, the who comes picture. I think later on we verified and everything was successful.
So we are live at the Faculty of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences, where we have one of the polling stations for the SRC elections. Me here is the SRC Electoral Commissioner in charge of this particular polling station. I'd like to interact with him to find out how the process has been going so far. Please, your name?
I'm Arthur Fifi Dylan.
Okay. Since the process started, have you had any hitches or challenges or anything?
There has been no hitches. I think the issue has to do with the turnout, and that is due to the fact that most of the students here at pharmacy are in their various classes, which will end at 12:30, and the others are at the lab. So I think from 12:30 going, we have that huge turnout we are hoping for. You can see inside that we have arranged some chairs where some can sit on and others will form a queue that's out of the entrance where can get them to vote. And it's a process which doesn't take that long. It's like 30 seconds and you are done. So everyone who comes around to vote will come in and go out that fast. So it won't take that much of his or her time.
I'm yet to vote. I'm going to vote. Yeah, I'm in Nigeria. But like this is my school, so I also have the right. Yes. Yeah, it's going to win.
Also, currently we have some students here who have just casted their votes. I'd like to interact with them and then get some of their opinions about the electioneering process. And please, your name?
My name is Akwesi Sapon, final year political science student.
Okay, we've seen several elections since you are in final year. What do you think of this particular year's election?
Okay, currently because of the system that was introduced based particularly on the fact that some students had this school system, and then because of that our credentials was even changed for us. So some of us believe very well that though there are several years that people talk about rigging of elections, but hopefully this year it wouldn't even happen at all.
That means you're going to trust the process and the results are going to come out at the end of the day.
Oh yes, why not? But then as a sympathizer of not an aspirant, but just because I believe in the electoral process, this is what I would like for the school to introduce, though I might not be in the school. The process should be in such a way that even after you vote, they print a paper out for you to dip it back into a ballot box, so that at the end of the day, if anybody should doubt the credibility of the electoral process, we can go back and count the papers in the ballot box. If it doesn't reflect, then you have a case to take to court, but if it reflects, then we know that then we can really trust the electoral process. So this is what I would suggest to the school's administration to do in subsequent elections.
My name is Jechi Fosu Samuel, popularly known as the Only Big Sam.
Okay. You've been an executive before. That means you have gone to the electionary process in KNUST. What do you think of it?
The electionary process, first of all, it's evident that students do not trust the system, because most of the times the support base and the outcome doesn't tally. You get me? There have been instances where students challenged the electoral process after the results were released, like 2016, the case of Joseph Miku and the electoral commissioner. You get it? When they felt there have been some compromise in the system. You get it? But I'm hoping that this particular elections, by hook or crook, we are going to win. Because you see, there's one thing you have to know. We do not just support any candidate just like that. Some candidates' policies helps each student here to fulfill his or her mandate as a student. I'm personally going to accept the results, because we know God has ordained our candidate to win.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
Sure, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, my name is Kwatin, the SRC Vice President, as he said, and I voted not long ago. Yes, and at this point in time, I feel it's important all students come out to cast their votes and make the right decision, because in the next year, you'll be living your lives in the hands of student leaders who are supposed to manage the affairs of the Students' Representative Council. So I'd urge all of you to make the right decision and do your best to be part of this electioneering process.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So we have election going on all the various polling stations on campus. We bring you update on the results of the election at 5 p.m. My name is Jonathan Piate. Follow us on Facebook at Tech TV and YouTube at Tech TV G8 for updates.
Tech TV, experience educational television.